looking here to see if everything is working. Looks like everything is working. As you can see from the slide here on the screen, I want to talk today about how to use bots for marketing. In the previous live, I talked about how to create a chatbot with Manychat. In this one, I will talk specifically about how to use bots for marketing. If you didn't see, if you didn't watch, if you didn't attend the last live, I will put a link below this video. At the end of this video, I will put a link to see how to create chatbots with Manychat. So at the end of the video, you will have this link in case you didn't attend to it. But today is about how to use those bots for marketing, how you can use chatbots to grow your business and to get more clients for your business. Now, let's start from, I'm gonna put these slides full screen. Here we go. I want to say at the beginning of this presentation that chatbots are really intrusive. What I mean with this, I mean that chatbots are really more intrusive than email or any other way to connect with your customers. With chatbots, you are writing on the personal area of that person. You're writing specifically to that person, and is really intrusive. And that's why I'm saying that it's really easy for people to unsubscribe for your chatbots. It's really easy to have unsubscribes. You will get unsubscribes every single day. It depends how you use your chatbots. If you use them in the wrong way, you will get unsubscribes every single day. People on your chatbot list, they are like crystal. They are really fragile. You have to be really careful on what you're doing because it's not like email. On email, you can send messages and maybe someone will unsubscribe. You will get some unsubscribe here and there. But with chatbots, it's really common. It's really common. If you use them in the wrong way, it's really common to have unsubscribes. That's why you should send a message just when it's absolutely important. Write this down just when it's absolutely important. You know, I'm on different lists of chatbots for people that I'm following, like marketers and other kind of people. And even if I follow these people, even if I want to stay in contact with them, sometimes I have the impulse to unsubscribe from their chatbot because they're sending too many messages on things that are not that important. Sometimes they send a message because they have a new video on YouTube. Sometimes they send a message because they have a new article. And really, mate, I don't need to get a message every time you publish something because maybe I'm on different lists and I'm getting different messages all at the same time. So I don't need that. I don't need that. You have to send a message just when it's absolutely important. That's why I send messages via chatbots just on 3 situations. In 3 different situations, I will go through all of them and I will explain to you every single scenario so you know how to use your chatbot. Scenario number 1. Scenario number 1 is for payments. I don't know if you're aware of this, but on chatbots, you can receive payments. And when this feature got out, it was incredible. It was incredible because you could pay immediately on Facebook. You can propose something, you can propose your price, and you can get paid on Facebook. You don't need any other software, you don't need any other tool to create a cart or to create a purchase page. You didn't need that. You need just Facebook, just Messenger. And I want to get on, let me see if I can get out of this. I want to show you how it works on Manychat. Again, if you didn't watch the last presentation, I talked about Manychat, how to create a chatbot with Manychat. So I will put the link in the description when I will finish with this video. But Manychat is one of the best tools to organize, to manage your chatbots. It's probably the best tool. I tried a few of them, like Chatfuel. I tried a few of them, but I think that Manychat is they all do the same thing, but Manychat is really simple to use, and you will have an example of how simple it is to use in this here right now. Okay, so let's create a chatbot to get a payment. Let's see how it works. Let's imagine I'm sending a broadcast to my audience. A broadcast is a single message. It's like if you send an email to your email list. Broadcast is a message that will go to your entire list of in Messenger. So let's create a new one. Let's go to new broadcast and let's put text in here. So let me see if I can zoom this. Just a second. All right. Well, easier than I thought. Okay, let's put this message. We can write. Oh, before I start writing the message, you need to know that you can use this. Well, at least I use this just when I have an offer for one of my products. Just when I have an offer. I don't send a request to get paid for any product that I have. Just when I have an offer, for example, it's a holiday, it's Christmas, and I offer a 50% discount of one of my product. In that case, I send a message to my audience and I say, look, I have this discount on my product, 50%. If you want to get the product, you can buy it here on Messenger. Just when I have discount. In this case, the message is important. If I send purchasing messages for every product that I have, people will get really pissed off and they will not subscribe. So let's get back to my chatbot. We send this message, something like, hello mate, I have a discount of 50% on my PDF, for example. Name of the PDF, you can write the name there. This is just for the sake of showing you how it works. Click on the button below to access the offer. Always ask for permission. First message, don't go straight with the offer. Always ask for permission. Ask your people on your list. Ask if they want your offer or if they don't want the offer. Always ask. Always give an option. This is 101 of chatbot. Never get straight with the message. Always give an option. So I will put here two buttons. I want the offer. Again, obviously you can write a little better than this, but now here we're making things pretty quickly. Second button, I don't care, mate. I don't care. If someone clicks on I don't care, I will show a message that is, don't worry, we're still friends. All right, and if someone clicks on hi, I want the offer, let's create the offer. We send another message. And in this other message, we say, great. Use the button below to get the item. Now I like to put an image on my product. Let's assume it's a PDF. I would put a PDF I have. The title, the name of the PDF, 3 emails, blah, blah, blah. 50% off. You can put a subtitle if you want, like a description. This PDF is amazing. And then I can add a button. Now, in the list of the buttons that you can add, you have this one, buy button. If you have the free version of Manychat, you can use it. It's just for the pro, but it's worth it. So if I click on the buy button, I can write the title on the button like buy it for $27. Item price 27. Item name is ebook. Then all these things, well, I don't care. You can personalize it as you wish. And then after someone purchase, I can send a message that is, here's your ebook. And I add the ebook inside of here. I can add files in Manychat. I add the file. Get back to my PDF. Here you go. And you have the PDF there. So that's it. I can zoom out of this so you can see the entire thing. Look at this. First message, second message. Here you go. This is the entire flow. Easy, super easy flow. You give the option, I want the offer, I don't care. Then you, if someone wants your offer, you give the possibility to buy with the buy button, and then you send the item that this person bought, attaching the item in Manychat. This is great. Like, this feature is enough to buy Manychat, to use Manychat. And again, I want to underline this because you could make the mistake to send messages every time you want to sell something, but you have to send messages just when you have an offer. Just when you have a discount, you can send this kind of messages. And this is great, absolutely great, because it works like a charm. It works for me pretty well, and it works if you have something that is not that expensive. Always remember this. This is number one, the first reason why you should use Chatbot for your marketing. Number two is to use reminders for webinars. Now, I don't know if you are familiar with webinars. Webinars are incredibly good to sell things, to promote your products and services. But usually it's really difficult to get people on the webinar, people to attend the webinar. And the reason is because every time you send a reminder on the email, there is a good possibility that your reminders will end up in the spam folder or the ad folders. Our email providers like Gmail or Yahoo, they are super strict with spam, with ad, and there is a good chance, I can tell you this, there is a good chance that your reminders for the webinars, they will end up in the spam folder or the ad folder. That's why I suggest you to use Manychat in combination with email. You can send your reminders via email, but at the same time you should send your reminders via Messenger. When I talk about reminders, I mean the reminders for when the webinar will start. Like, the webinar will start in 2 days, the webinar will start in 24 hours, the webinar will start in 1 hour. These reminders. You have to send this on both email and Messenger. In this way, there is a good chance that people will see your reminders and they will remember that at that time there is the webinar, and they will attend. Now you may ask me, how can I send a message to this person via Messenger? Well, I use a technique that is super simple and it works amazingly. Look at this. This that you can see right now is the thank you page for the landing page of my webinar. When someone wants to register for the webinar, this is the thank you page they will see. And on the thank you page, they have two columns. In one column, they can save the date, obviously. They can save when the webinar will happen on their calendar. In the first column that you can see here, I always ask a question that is related to the webinar. If someone registers for my webinar, it's because they are really interested in that topic. So I ask a question related to that topic. And I can tell you that you have no idea how many people will reply to this question. I have percentages. They are like 60% of the people or 70% of the people that register to a webinar, they click on that button to reply a simple question. And the question is actually really simple, because I ask, guys, how much you rate your business right now? This was a webinar about how to create an online business. And here on the thank you page, let me just move this thing around. On the thank you page, I ask specifically that. I ask on the slide the same question, like, how would you rate your online business? I ask the same question. And these people, they all reply, they all click on that button and they all reply to the question. Incredible, but it's like this. And they will end up here, they will end up on Facebook, a chat pop-up will pop up. That is Messenger, and they can reply to the question. Other word of advice that you need to learn. When you ask a question, make the answer simple. if people have to write something for the answer, if they have to write, my business is in this situation because blah, 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 they won't start. They won't start because it's a lot of things to do. But if you make the answer really easy, like you give 5 buttons like this, 1 to 5, they just have to click off one of these 5 buttons to reply your question, they will click on these buttons because it's super simple. They don't have to do anything complicated. And when they click on one of these buttons, I can reach them every time I want. I can send the reminders via chatbot. So remember the strategy in the thank you page of your webinar. In case you're running a webinar, always put a question that can be replied via Messenger. And in Messenger, put an easy way to answer your question. After they answer the question, you can reach these people every time you want. The third thing why I use Chatbot for my marketing is asking for feedback. Feedback, you can ask feedback for anything you want. What I do in my business is I do this once every 2 months, no more than that. I ask people, guys, what you want me to do a video about? What niche, what topic you want me to talk about in the next video? And I get a lot of feedback. In this feedback, I collect the most popular one, the one that are most popular in all the answers, and I create a video about that topic because I know that my audience wants to know something more about that. So I always have fresh content to create because I ask my audience. And Chatbot, since Chatbot is a lot easier to get answers than email, I use Chatbots. I use Messenger to ask this kind of question. I don't use email because on emails, it's not that easy. People, they have a busy life when it's about emails. They are reading a lot of emails. They have many emails. They are not replying to each emails. So, but in Messenger, it's a way easier to reply. It's way easier to reply. So that's why I use Messenger to ask this kind of feedback. These are my 3 ways that I use chatbots, but there is an additional one, there is an optional one. I'm not using this. I wanted to say this. I'm not using this, but you can think about this for your business. Maybe for your business, it makes sense. For mine, I don't know, till now, it doesn't make a lot of sense for mine, but maybe for yours, it works pretty well. You can add a contact chat on your website. In my website, for example, I show you. I think it's a lot easier to show you. In my website, if you get on my website, you have, let me close this. You have a way to contact me, to talk with me with, sorry, I just have a message here. Okay, nothing, sorry. So in my website, you can use this chat here, that is intercom, and you can use intercom to talk with me. You start a new conversation and you ask me any question you want. So I use intercom, but there are other people who use Messenger on their website. For example, John Loomer on his website, he has this. You see, this is the same chat as the one I have, but if you click on this button, you will ask a question to him on Messenger. Now, why I'm not using this? I'm not using this because you can have a problem. You can have a problem to enrich your list too much. You can, every time someone send you a message via Manychat, will end up on your list. And if you have a tool to manage your list, in my case Manychat, you have to pay for how big is your list. And if I have all the people who send me messages, and I get a lot of messages on my website, and all these people end up on my list, I will have to pay a lot of money on Manychat. I prefer to have a small list, a minimal list of people that want to stay there, that actually want to stay there. And in this case, in this way, I have a really focused list, and I'm paying less and not paying for people that maybe they just wanted to ask a question and they don't want to end up on my list. So this is up to you. You can use this optional way or not. It depends on how is your website. Maybe you don't have a big list. You want to make a bigger list on Manychat, on your chatbot, and maybe it's a good option for you. I can show you on Manychat how you can do this. So let me close the broadcast. You have here on the sidebar, you have the grow tools, and in the grow tools, Let me delete this one. In the Grow Tools, you can create a new Grow Tool. And look at this. It's this one, Customer Chat. If you click on Customer Chat, let me zoom out. Let me zoom in. This is the message that is predefined for the customer chat. When someone click on the button, is welcome Alessandro, thank you for subscribing. But you can change this message because, well, it's not the end of the world. You have here the possibility to change the message, and you can edit the message, and you can set up. Super simple to set up. It's just a JavaScript, a little code that you have to add on the header of your website, and you will have this pop-up that you can see here. Just a second, I'll show you the pop-up. Here you go. Whoop. Let's do this. This is the pop-up you will see on your website. So people can write you there, and they can end up being your subscriber on your chatbot list. So up to you if you want to use this method. Is optional, as I said. You can use it, or maybe you can use just the other three that I talked about. All right, so this is everything I want to talk about on how to use your chatbot for marketing. At the end of this video, as I told you, I will put a link below. If you missed the last live that I've done about how to create a chatbot with Manychat, if you're interested to it, you can watch that video. And for the rest, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, get on my YouTube channel, subscribe there, because you may not know this, but I'm doing a live every single week, and I publish a new video every single week. So if you have an online business, if you want to grow your online business, if you want to start your online business, and you want advice and tips on it, I suggest you to subscribe. It's a wise decision that you should take. So that's it for today. If you have any question, write in the comments wherever you are. If you are on Facebook or on YouTube, write in the comments. I will reply to all of the comments. For today is everything. I'll see you in the next one, mate. Cheers.